Hello people of the earth, welcome to this Train Spotter 6000 episode. Today we are on Train Simulator 2015 and we are driving the newly released Class 180. But as you can see in the title, we're not doing the Grand Central train because really there's no real routes to go on. So today we are doing the Northern Rail liveried train of this. So, let's get started, I guess. So in the cab, I'm just going to, so there's lots of features that are really nice in this, which is different for Dovetail games because usually their sounds and the amounts of things you can do are actually quite rubbish. But in this, so you've got a touch type thing, you've got different sets of lights, you've got a hazard light as well, which is quite nice, but we're going to do this one. You have AWS. You also have a, is it this one? Yeah, a DSD. You have signal bell. You have clipboard light. You can dim it a bit if you want, which is nice. Windscreen wipers come in different things, I think. You also have a oh, can I do it? Yeah, there we go. Look at the cupola. You can also go in with that, and also, so they're my two favourite things now in this. Sorry, it's just showing you. It has a destination board, which is like so. Sunderland, Bradford, because obviously this is a reskin of the Grand Central train, so it's got not in service, Sunderland, Bradford Interchange and London King's Cross, which is really nice. And finally, it's got a board here with actual moving writing, which I really like, and it's a passenger view, so again, really helpful. Like I said, yeah, I really love the sounds in this. Two-toned horn. But anyway, so today we're driving a Northern Rail service from Warrington Central to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Birchwood, Deansgate and Manchester Oxford Road before arriving into Manchester Piccadilly. So, also I really love the door animations of this. So anyway, let's go and open the doors. So it actually does that in the real thing. So what to say? I mean, this is the Liverpool to Manchester Piccadilly line. Anyway, so let's get going then, I guess. So here you can hear the sounds then. So you can get this Northern Rail livery of the 180 from Blue Code and Blue Rail. I do suggest going to Blue Code. You can get a 3-pack of the 180 reskins. You can get the Barbie livery of Northern Rail, Barbie livery of First Great Western, and the Dynamic Lines version of First Great Western. Yeah, and I really love the 180. It's really worth getting. I do really like it. Oh, there's a fan there. Yeah, I really recommend it, especially as I know so many people who love the Class 180. So I know lots of people have been saying that maybe the front is a bit flat, which I sort of agree on, but I still think it's pretty impressive design. And it does, the only thing I would say is the squeal, you know, because the Class 180's, you know, really well known for its really bad squeal when it brakes. I mean, it does have like a sort of squeal, but it's not like a, you know, not the proper braking squeak sort of thing. Sorry, I don't know the technical term for it. So again, this is purchased for $11.99 on the Steam Workshop. Not Steam Workshop, on Steam. Now I've just randomly picked these stops, by the way, so we might not. These stops we might not even fit on the platform for, so I don't actually know. These Northern Rail trains, I do believe, are out of service now. They're no longer in service. The only ones left are Grand Central, First Hull trains, and First Great Western have, I think, 5. These used to run mainly the Hazel Grove to Preston and Blackpool North services. Oh, and to Manchester Victoria to Preston as well. So we'll just go on to Birchwood now. I think I need to brake a bit more. So the acceleration on this train is really good. I'm not too sure about the braking. I think it's alright, but it could be better. Especially as it's like, I heard it's the fastest accelerating and braking diesel hydraulic train or diesel train in the UK. So I was expecting more, but it's not exactly the 450's braking, so that's alright. Let's do a bit of a zooming in. Yeah, I really like the 180. It's probably my favourite train, maybe? Not too sure. Here you go, you can hear the squeal sort of thing. The brake rubs or whatever it's called. Ooh. I was saying about the brakes being bad, but I almost underrun the platform. I like as well how it has this, so this turns white when the doors are open, and now it's turned blue because it's not. And this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. So that was the beeps to say we can go, so I'm just going to reply, and off we go. So our next stop is in, I'd say, about 10-11 miles, so we can really experience the full acceleration of this train. So I have said that I am working on something at the moment. So I do have something that I'm still working on, but I'm also was working on something else, which I'll tell you about now. So, if you've heard of, and I'm sure some of you will have heard of PTG Rail, he's a YouTuber who makes train simulator videos, but they're like route learning sort of videos. So he will have just this, and he will drive the train, and he'll tell you when to brake, when to speed up. He'll tell you a bit about the train he's driving and all of that. So I'm sort of going to do what he's doing and try and attempt what he's doing. So I've been sort of planning it all and doing what I need to do for it. And so hopefully we'll get a few of those videos coming soon. So that was just the DSD then. You might not have heard it because it's quite quiet actually. Yeah, so if you've not heard of PTG Rail, go and have a look. He is a really good YouTuber, and I do quite like him, and it's something different. Hopefully I'll be able to bring some different simulating videos as well soon. Like, we've had a bit of OMSI, but maybe a bit more, and then I've got the Sims and Euro Truck, and I've got all of the world of subways. Oh, I'm speeding. I've got all of the world of subways, so I can do some more videos on them. I've got Football Manager, I've got Roller Coaster Tycoon I want to do a few videos on as well. I think that'll be quite interesting. Oh, and I've also just seen as well something called SimSig. Maybe some of you have heard of that, SimSig. Anyway, so I'll be doing some videos on that. It's sort of like a signalling simulator, and it's free online, so yeah, you can have a look at that as well. Right, I'm gonna go and sit in passenger view for a minute. It's quite good because although this is the Grand Central passenger view, and yes, it will say stuff about Grand Central up here, these seats actually do look like the Northern Rail livery ones as well. I've been on 2 Class 180s. I've been on a Northern Rail one from Hazelgrove to Manchester. It's probably working its way up to Preston. And I've been on one with First Great Western from Reading to Paddington, and that was doing the service from either Hereford, Worcester or Oxford to London Paddington. So I think Trafford Park is the stop before us. So that will be coming up in a bit. I mean, we do have 8 miles till we still get to, Manchester Piccadilly. Even though I'm from the south, as you can probably tell, I'm from the south of England, I have lots of relatives in and near Manchester, so I get the train from Reading a lot with cross country up to Manchester, so that's via Banbury, Birmingham, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent and Stockport. And I get that, so that's usually a 220, but sometimes a 221 if we're lucky. Tell you what though, I've just come back from St Anne's, that's it. Couldn't remember where it is. So that's near Blackpool, and I go there every year to see family and all of that stuff. And so I come from our place near Reading, and because it was in Easter, so like there were loads of major engineering works going at Reading and London Euston. So basically our train journey was a nightmare already, but was made even worse when so we got the train from St Anne's to Preston, and then we got our train down from Preston with Virgin to Birmingham, to Wolverhampton, and then we were going to change at Wolverhampton down with cross country, our normal Manchester service. But that train got cancelled, so we carried on to Birmingham New Street, waited there for an hour, finally got our train, and because of the Reading train, because Reading is being done up and stuff, we had to go to, the train terminated at Didcot Parkway, then we had to get a replacement bus service to Reading to then get our mini train which was going to Gatwick, I think Gatwick or Redhill or somewhere like that, onto where I live. So that took about 6 hours or something. It was ridiculous. No, actually, probably about 7 or 7.5. Right, so here's Trafford Park. Yeah, so just saying, this train probably wouldn't run on this route, but it's a diesel train and it's Northern Rail, so I just thought, why not? Let's do another cinematic-ish thing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call them from now on, a cinematic-ish thing. Ooh, 30 mph speed limit there, got to brake a bit there. Yeah, by the way, the DSD is can be disabled, unlike the Class 9 ones one. Yeah, so that's really handy. Just so it means that you don't have to use it. I mean, I quite like it, it improves it, but when you're going outside and you can't hear it, it's quite annoying when you just suddenly get emergency brakes applied. So here's obviously Manchester United Stadium there, and there's the station, the little station only used on football days. Yeah, so the DSD you can only, so unlike Just Trains ones, you can only hear the DSD in the cab. So just make sure you're still in there if you're using the DSD. Yeah, overall, I'd say this is one of the best DTG products there is out there at the moment, as in train-wise. I mean, I'm probably a bit biased though, because it's probably my favourite train. Mind you, that could be a good thing, because obviously I'll know how good it's done, and I will, you know. But I would say I quite like it. There's a working DRA as well. Yeah, I would say it's a very good DLC, and especially if you like the 180. But still, yeah. And there's sort of, once you get the reskins, there's a lot of sort of routes you can do. I've heard DP Simulations, which is like a third-party route company, is making the Hull route, so up near Hull and Selby and Borough. They're making all of that so now we can run our Hull Trains 180s on it. And hopefully, now that they've got the Grand Central license, Dovetail Games will now make a Grand Central route, hopefully. Maybe up to either Sunderland or Bradford interchange or something like that. That would be really nice. Okay, so we're coming into Manchester now. Well, we're in the Manchester area anyway, you can really tell. I'm just going to turn the fan off. So I think up here is like all the Metrolink station sort of things. Yeah, so up here is all the Metrolink. So the next 3 stops, Deansgate, Manchester Oxford Road and Manchester Piccadilly, are really close to each other. Like, I was thinking to myself and having a go at people in Portsmouth, because Portsmouth and Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour are like ridiculously close together, and I had no idea why they would need it. But now I look and I see Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Oxford Road and Deansgate all together, and I think, come on, why can't you just walk to Manchester for if you're in Deansgate? It's really not that far. But oh well, they've got it, and it just means more stops for us. Will our train? Yeah, our train will fit on. That's good news. Looks like we're going into platform 3 at Manchester Oxford Road. So you'll be able to see here that the doors are now white, and you can see the door interlock button there. In fact, I'm going to try. So, okay, so it's 35 going down to 20. I'm going to try being like this for the next bit of our journey. Let me just, right, off we go. Right, I can't really see the 10 coming up to 20, I think. Let me just have a look. Yeah. I don't know how well I'm doing. Oh, I'm speeding. No, I'm not. Oh, we got our first Transpennine Express Class 170 going on platform 2. Hold on, do we have to stop at this side? No, we don't. We'll stop further down then. Have a look at this. Oh dear. Ah, you can see. Okay, so I didn't open the first door. What's next? So it's right, off we go. I love the sound of this engine, it sounds so nice. Oh, what's happened? Okay. Was the 170 meant to come before us? Alright, let's have a look what went wrong. That's interesting. So, target complete 0 out of 1. Okay. Speeding 3 times. Well, that's not bad, I guess. So, 24 minutes and 7 seconds in the Class 180 Adelante. Distance travel 15 miles and 25 kilometers. Right, well that was a tiny bit shorter than I was expecting. But anyway, if you liked this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Would be greatly appreciated, if I can say that. Does that make sense? No idea. Right, if you need to ask me a question about the 180 or about my videos or how I record them or anything like that, or any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And of course, if you want to keep up to date with my videos, then just subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and there'll be lots and lots of other videos for you to go and see. Once again, thank you very much for watching, people of the earth. Thank you and goodbye.